Residents in 3rd Ward say they are fed up with scenes like this. The party from nearby clubs then spilling over into the streets.
They say their neighborhood is being overrun by noise, crime, and chaos. Michelle Choi is live with their urgent call for action. Michelle.
Yeah, Mia and Len, to share those frustrations and more, today organizers held a news conference just down the street at El Dorado Ballroom here along Emancipation Avenue. One thing we heard from residents that is clear is that they are fed up. In fact, to put things into perspective, take a look. This is Emancipation Avenue, as I mentioned. They tell me in just a few hours, this street will be jam-packed with cars, traffic, and people. In fact, you could already probably hear some of the music and the action that is going on. Now, to give you a real idea of what life is like for families here on the weekends, which many describe as, quote, a nightmare, here's some video they shared with me. Yeah, you can see just how chaotic this community, especially here along Emancipation and Wheeler, becomes. Residents believe the crowds are spilling over from nearby bars and clubs, turning their streets into party zones. And while they acknowledge that some businesses are trying to be good neighbors, they say others aren't doing their part, and now they want city leaders to step up and take control. In fact, organizers of today's news conference gave the city a specific timeline, demanding a resolution they say they have been asking for years.
1 week. Say it together. 1 week.
1 week.
6 weeks.
Yeah, today's meeting, hosted by several 3rd Ward civic associations, brought together homeowners, business owners, community leaders, and more, packing that room. Many told us their neighborhood feels under siege, and it's only getting worse. How would you describe your weekends these days?
It's chaos and it's traumatic. As a homeowner, I'm just asking you to respect my house and where I live. This is not a place that I come temporarily. I'm there all the time.
Yeah, at times the meeting got heated, as you just heard there, with some business owners saying they felt unfairly targeted. But one thing nearly everyone agreed on is that solving this will take working together, and they say that will not happen without help from the city. Now, Councilmember Carolyn Evans-Shabazz, who represents District D, was in attendance today. I spoke with her. She told me that a task force is now in the works to directly address these neighborhood concerns, and that Mayor John Whitmire is involved in that process. She says the goal is to roll out increased police presence here in just under 2 months. Meanwhile, businesses like the Savoy here you see in front of me, while they have received a lot of criticism from neighbors, told me they are trying to do their part. They say they've now hired more HPD officers to handle security, jumping from 9 to 15, and are also sending staff out after hours to pick up trash and keep the area clean. You'll hear a lot more from that council member, as well as business owners and residents, coming up tonight at 10. Back to you.
Let's hope they get it resolved for the neighbors' sake. Thank you so much, Michelle Choi.